So this year, college basketball has truly been insane. You have freshmen like Marvin Bagley III and Trey Young fulfilling f- filling up the hype and then some. I think I think a lot of people have been underlooking some players like DeAndre Ayton, Mohamed Bamba, and some of the 4-year seniors this year too. But today I'm going to talk about Mohamed Bamba. Mohamed Bamba, he's 7 foot and 216 pounds. He's currently at Texas University. Uh, in my in my opinion, he will be a good NBA player, but he will definitely be a project player. I don't think his weight is viable for an NBA center, especially one of his kind. You're telling you're telling me that LeBron James will easily be able to pound through him since LeBron James weighs 250 pounds. Uh, He's also not much of a shooter from three, but lately he's been attempting a little bit more. He's taken about 27 and he's made six. But I think he can make a mid-range jump shot, and I think he should work a little bit on his post game too. Uh, he's very tenacious on the boards, and he's averaging 10.5 rebounds per per game. I think his name won't be built on the offensive end, but if he can be like a Tristan Thompson, Clint Capella kind of player, where he can grab offensive rebounds and then put it back in, I think that would be perfect. His name will be made on the defensive end. He's averaging 4.4 and a half blocks per game, which is pretty insane for anyone to do. Um, I think he's gonna have like Dwight Howard potential defensively, and I think he could win 3 to 5 Defensive Player of the Years, since in the NBA they don't play much defense anymore. So I think he's got a really good chance of just you know getting those blocks, getting those blocks, starting the break, kind of like what Bill Russell did. Um, I think teams that should think about drafting him are the Kings, the Hawks. I think the Cavaliers should look at him if LeBron James stays, or if the Bulls. Um, I think Marvin Bagley and DeAndre Ayton will be better, just because of their offensive abilities. Because Marvin Bagley, he can shoot from three, and he's also like a really good rebounder, and like he does all the things he does the on the offensive end. He's definitely by far a better player um, than Bamba is, and DeAndre Ayton, I think he will be better too. DeAndre Ayton, he's a really good rebounder, just like Bagley and Bamba. Um, Ayton, I'm pretty sure, is a little bit bigger, and Ayton also is not afraid to shoot the three. He's not very good at it, but he's not afraid to do it. And then he's also like he's also just like bigger and taller. He's a little bit stronger too. Um, I also don't think like people like teams will regret taking DeAndre Ayton or Marvin Bagley like ahead of Bamba. But I honestly, if I were Bamba, I would stay an extra year. Ralph Sampson, he went on Colin Cowherd's show, and he was talking about like his size. And when he was 18, he was offered $1 million to go play for the Boston Celtics straight out of college. He was 7'1", 190 pounds, and Sampson, he stayed for 4 years in college, and he became 7'4", 250. And even then, his body still didn't hold up with him. Had a lot of injuries. Um, it's just in my opinion that like players who attend college longer, they're more likely to stay healthy because their body's a little bit more built. Um, but I also do understand if he does decide to leave early, because in college they don't make any money, and it's kind of tough playing the college game. And I think because he chose Texas, which I mean they're okay, but I mean they wouldn't be nearly as good without Bamba. But I don't think he will like decide to stay an extra year or two, which I think he should. But if I were an NBA team, I would probably take him between 10 and 20. I wouldn't take him in my top 10. Uh, if you're a center who can't shoot and you're pretty light, I mean, you can easily get injured, be out for a while. So yeah, think Thanks again. Make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you so much.